but I think tonight the DT might be a little bit different. Now, the match is going to start here in 9 seconds, and before we call the action, as we are running just a tad behind, let's give you a rundown here again tonight of what is happening. It is TSN, it is Preseason Cal Invite, and it is CK versus DeathTouch here as we bring the action for you. It looks like the game has just started. The map is MP base here tonight, and Justice, we're going to hand the action to you.
Alright, well, I'm over at Radar 2. It does not look like the Axis team DeathTouch is defending Radar 2. However, I don't see any CK members here either, so I'm going to fling over to the tunnel and see if they're going with that offensive tunnel offensive strat there. It does not look like they're going for it. I see Cesium at the tunnel entrance. That's it. So, Warwitch, if you're near Radar 2, I'm going to let you take that over.
Well, I'm at Radar 1 number 1? Radar 1, where we got DT Axis in position. Very quiet right now. DT Griffin, Panzer, the Faust, overlooking the Tunnel of Death. A little action going down northeast. And what is going down, Justice, as we head to the tunnels? Incoming CK now. They go ahead and give Radar 2 a miss.
Samstein taking out Shaftian, Shogun, and one more with his only his MP40 there on defense.
Nice.
The DT team totally annihilated Kapitol over at the northeast tower. We have a plant at Radar 2, inconsequential because DeathTouch is not even playing defense there. Looking at the northeast setup, looks like we have a soldier DeathTouch Griffin over at northeast on the left side of the bunker there. It looks like, well, looks like he's all alone. I don't know if DT is waiting for some reinforcements or if they sent some sneaky guys over to Radar 2 to try to defuse. But only one guy at northeast right now, Warwitch. Back to you.
Well, Tower 2 is about to go down. We got the red countdown. TikTok, CK Valdez, watch the tower goes down, and it is out of here. One of the objectives taken down by the CK roster right now. Incoming CK Shaftian Panzer Faust out there. Northeast action. Opens fire. Takes nobody else. DT Samstein charges. Dropping a nice grenade right there. Killer grenade. Taking down 2 members. It is Shaftian and Shogun go down right there. Just a nice grenade toss. Samstein tonight. Incoming CK Lethal. We got a duel right here as the incoming CK are going to try to take it to the first primary tower here. The last remaining tower is in defense right now. The DT roster. Incoming allies now by the fuel truck. Up the Tunnel of Death. Here comes CK Shaftian. He is a soldier, and he is going to take it up the spiral. Panzer Faust taking down several members of DT, apoculos, and borntodie, and now up the spiral. Justice, a very strong incoming CK rush. Here as they come. The allies are ready for action, and it looks like we have a plant. Back to you.
Well, we have a situation yellow there. Murder tried to break it up, but Cesium and Shaftian were quick to defend it, and Cesium making the plant there. Now, there's only 2 allied members up on the tower, so if DeathTouch can get a favorable spawn, which they just did, they do have a good chance of getting this thing defused. Warwitch, back to you.
Well, I'm just checking my mixers. Want to make sure all is good and clear. Countdown is on. Incoming CK already. Tower 2 down. Tower number 1 is in trouble. We got the countdown now. DT in trouble. 11:55 on the clock here. Tick and Zatok. Incoming engineer. DT Apoculos leaning over. Not taken down. And the tower is out of here. Nice time right there set by CK. Incoming CK at 3:11. Justice. A very respectable time here tonight. And let's take a little time right now for some radio silence. We're going to head into the war room of DT and find out exactly what's going down. Stand by.
Oh, bruh. Oh, I was.
Hey, don't Sam, don't fucking get up there and run around, right?
Dude, you saw me. I feel like
Yeah, I get it. It's the problem, though.
Don't run out and revive me, dude. Just let me do my thing, alright? Don't revive me.
I have to revive you, man. That's just ape right there. Hey, I'll do my shit, alright?
Do your shit, just don't take it on me.
Well, buddy.
Hey,
very vocal.
Radio.
And leaving the channel now. Justice, give us a rundown on the server. DT, got the RTCW crashing, going down in flame. Oh, we're back. Oh, that was close. Buddy, we've just left the war room behind.
That was close.
That was nightmarish. And give us a rundown.
We are live.
Incoming.
Alright, well, I'm going to quickly go over the stats, buddy. Not much to talk about except that both teams getting exactly 50% efficiency, 18 kills, 18 deaths. Definitely good signs for both teams. However, when you're the defense, you can't get even fragged. You have to out-frag the Allied team or you're going to go down. Now, the DeathTouch offense has 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Now, they have 2 minutes and 40 seconds because I've been talking. They do have a plant now at Radar 2. I'm swinging over there to check out what kind of forces they have. Looks like they have 3 guys down below, 2 guys up top. Probably going to do a double-tiered attack. Looking at 3 guys going to hit spawn, a couple guys going up top. No, now they're shifting. Looks like maybe they're going to go all spawn way. We're just waiting with a little camper strike action to find out what the situation is, Warwitch. Back to you.
Well, here's the deal on the CK Axis defense side. CK Lethal Medic on the bridge overlooking the Tunnel of Death over to his left-hand side. CK Shogun waiting for any incoming right there that are going to come out of the tunnel from Radar Station 02 as the station does go down. He's looking across the tarmac, or I don't know, across the base platforms, waiting for the incoming. CK CZM gearing up right here, and in the platform buildings themselves, CK Bloodshot. We've got CK all over midfield directives. Oh, incredible Panzerfaust! You saw it here first, man. 4-man kill. Good night, Apoculos, borntodie, samstein, and murder. Go down at Shaftian lays down that hurt long range. I was talking about it. He was positioned near Radar Station 01 and laid down that long range killing. And it's Christmas time for DT Panzerfaust gift. A little present for him right there.
They almost got the plant.
Incoming to Sod right there.
Warwitch, they almost had it on the Radar 1.
All you.
I don't know how he got up there because there were like 4 CK guys all around Radar 1, but one engineer managed to sneak up there somehow, probably via the spiral, and almost had that thing planted. Now we looked at a one-man attack from DC Griffin coming through the tunnel. Did not work. Swinging over to northeast now. Heavy action as Biohazard and borntodie are pressing against Bloodshot. Bloodshot in the bunk room there. Bloodshot goes down. borntodie takes him out. Now moving over to that little tunnel connecting northeast and Radar 1. We do have a good offensive push here. Biohazard apoculos now on Radar 1. However, Shaftian also on Radar 1, and he had the Panzer boss. We do have an engineer going yellow here on Radar 1. 35 seconds left. If they can hold this, they will take the points.
He's got the plant at 35 seconds. It is down. Dynamite in position. It is just enough time, but here come the engineers. Looking now, incoming Axis engineers. No, it is CK with no engineers in position. They're scrabbling, trying to get there, making the revivals. They've got soldiers, they've got medics, they've got lieutenants, but they've got nothing to make the disarm. The countdown is on 13 seconds. 11, 10. The countdown is here. DT very close to beating their time. Incoming CK engineer now. No, still not in position, and the tower is down. The Allies beat the time, and Shazam! DT go up 1-0 over CK. Nice play. Nice.
Quite impressive, Warwitch. We did not see that coming. Samstein saying owned by the spammer. The thing that DeathTouch did that worked was that they planted outside of Radar 1, right on that little corner that's cut off, so kind of like the flat corner area. People know what I'm talking about. And had 4 or 5 guys down below by that red fire truck just lobbing grenades up there. So even though they had not gotten into position up top, they were able to fend off the CK diffusers with just a constant barrage of grenade spam. Definitely a good plan there. Kudos to the DeathTouch team. I don't think anyone saw that coming, so they're up 1-0 now. Looking at the frags, CK pulled ahead there a little bit, 56% efficiency, spearheaded by Shaftian's 11 kills, 4 deaths. Of course, he was the Panzer and got lots of multiple kills, like that 4-man kill we talked about earlier. So, fragging more or less even so far, and now DeathTouch is going to have the entire time on the clock to try to detonate both radar towers. But back to you.
Well, the score is 1-0 in favor of DeathTouch here tonight. Preseason MP base is the map. DT incoming allies got it done at about 3 minutes and 9 seconds, beating the time of CK's 3:11. Wow, that's all you can say. They took down both the towers, and right here at 12:29, second tower is in danger. Moving now to the second tower. CK Axis defense don't seem to be greatly concerned about it. Typical strategy. DT all over second tower now. We've got the full Allied strike force. It is the incoming A team. 14. Whatever. 14:10 remaining on the clock here tonight, trying to confuse the listeners out there. Dyslexic. Gee, it's been quite a night for me. DT, though, buddy, locking it down. Here goes the tower in just a moment. Allied taking down South Tower. It's out of here. We're going to have a DT rush right here up northeast, and we're going to let you pick up the action. Samstein laying down the hurt panzer-wise, and that's going to clear the way for a DT rush, buddy. Oh, yeah.
All right, Cesium cleaning up on the northeast tower. All of the incoming rushers of DeathTouch went straight for the tunnel. Cesium, the only guy on northeast, was able to just mow them all down from behind. Basically, all 6 players of DT died, thanks to Shaftian, Valdez, and Cesium. Not a good rush, but I guess that was a good job at getting set up and all attacking at the same time, which is definitely what DeathTouch is going to need to do if they want to take point 2 away from CK. Looking at Clan Kapitol's northeast tower defense, Cesium is the only guy outside. He is a medic. Bloodshot is a medic inside that bunker room. And CK has 2 members backing them up from the connection leading between Northeast and Radar 1, and that is Valdez, who is a lieutenant, and Lethal, a medic, on the bridge. Warwitch, I am not seeing any kind of action. Swinging over to Northeast. Here comes Griffin with the Panzer. He's about to let loose, doing a little ninja stare, looking for a target to hit. He lets loose, but does not find Valdez, and CK Lethal starts laying down the suppression fire. Incoming Panzer Boss. Shogun and Shaftian, both Panzerpods taking out Murder and Samstein. CK Shaftian then suicides. Incoming DeathTouch members through the tunnel, up the spiral, but being mown down by Shaftian's Panzer shots again. And Cesium's on-target MP40. Bud, back to you.
Well, we got 12:20 remaining here on the clock tonight. MP Base TSN's preseason RTCW Cal invite coverage. I'm Warwitch, and Justice with me. Tag team duo tonight. 12:10 remains. Axis defense CK. Score 1-0 in favor of DT. Here comes DT up the front. Bridge, no tunnel, oh death. Griffin, eats world of hurt, but somehow survives as Griffin opens up with a Panzerfaust from ground to sky. Taking down his opponents. We got a nice rush here. DT takes it up the tunnel. DT now to the spiral. DT in position. Incoming DT now. CK Bloodshot's MP40 taking down DT Murder. Nice revival being made by Biohazard. No Biohazard unable to revive. It looks like his member tapped out of the ring. DT Bio incoming now. Machine gun fire. They've got a lockdown. Tower 01 in position, but DT shut down. Samstein Engineer remains. That means Hope is alive. Samstein dropping grenades right there. Oh, nice grenade, and he's taken down by an MP40 of CK Bloodshot. So ends the rush of an incoming DT strike up the tunnel, buddy. Nice attempt for those guys to really try to change it up on CK, but CK sees it coming. Now we got a little northeast action. DT Griffin, Soldier, Allied Army, engaging now. CK Bloodshot comes out on top, and DT is being basically torn apart in the cheese grater of CK tonight. CK's in position right here, and they're locking it down by the spiral. It is action. It's chaos. It is the incoming DT, and it's all you. Justice, take it away.
We have 4 or 5 members of DeathTouch around Radar 2. One member of C. Now he is dead, as Cesium finally taken out by the 45 of, I don't know who it was. We do have a plant at Radar 1. We have the entire DeathTouch team surrounding Radar 1. Looks like that the CK team has gotten a favorable respawn. Will have a shot. 10 minutes, 23 seconds here. They will have one shot at getting this, but it does not look good as DeathTouch is just laying down the hurt. Clan Kapitol is done for, and DeathTouch is gonna blow this tower at about 4 minutes here, bud. Maybe 5, if I can figure out the math. Yes, 4 minutes and 52 seconds is all it took for DeathTouch to get that job done. Looking at the statistical Warwitch, DeathTouch slightly outfragged, 48%. CK had 52%, led by Bloodshot, 6 kills, 2 deaths. On the flip side, looking over here, looks like the biggest DT frag total here belongs to Apoculos, who had 5 kills and 3 deaths. So, good work by DeathTouch. CK definitely dominating the majority of that match. But as we all know on MP Base, one wrong move, one slip-up, and it's game's the over, because it's just so hard to get back into position once you spawn.
You know, absolutely.
Warwitch, back to you.
Lost connection to the server. We're going to take this time right now to dial in to the war room of DT. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. DT war room.
That was still really good.
Yeah, you gotta keep that shit up. Yeah, man, just do what you've been doing, Griff. Keep the Panzer going and don't keep these call, man.
After everything's broken, Griff, you could go ahead and do what you want, but, I mean, you know what you gotta do initially.
Yeah, you guys
Alright, guys.
right now.
Let's fucking do this.
Fuck them up.
Let's complete all these fags, but I'm not gonna be aggressive, right? Not gonna be aggressive.
That's impossible, Sam.
A very aggressive DT team in the war room. I think it is called CK Fag.
Things have happened, you know.
The stuff you hear in the war room.
Right here, man. 2-0.
I'm back in game, buddy,
Lord.
and we're gonna pass
The
it to you
fucking
here.
psychic
We're gonna hear about that.
I gotta try to figure
Yeah,
out a way to hop
I'm
out of this chat without
Alright,
shutting down my entire program. It's really nightmarish. Help. Help.
Hey, David, fucking get that shit
All
clear.
right, well, I'm looking over at Northeast
Yeah,
now. We have
he's already got Northeast,
yeah,
though. He's already got the
4
hallway.
minutes, 4:22
False
remaining
track,
on the
man.
clock. We are live. Radar 2 has not been planted. Radar 1 has definitely not been planted. Swinging over to Northeast to check out the defense. We do have an airstrike launched down by the spawn. No one gets hit. Samstein is a lieutenant up by the front. Shaftian whipping out the Panzer, but taken down before he could get a fire off. And then Griffin team killing. Good lord, DeathTouch and Samstein both died of Griffin's Panzerfaust, it looks like. And CK, however, not doing a good job at capitalizing, as Murder and Biohazard, excuse me, as well as Murder just getting the job done on Northeast. Now we have an incoming airstrike, but it's from the DeathTouch defensive team. Someone respawned and just lobbed it up there. We have a plant at Radar 2. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left on the clock. DeathTouch in secure control of both Northeast and Radar. Looking at DT Griffin now. He is a soldier. He is on Northeast, and he does have a Panzerfaust. And that Panzerfaust is aimed at the tunnel leading from Radar 2 to Northeast. He is just waiting and waiting. Now, it looks like CK is going to start moving towards there now. Shogun inching up. He also has a Panzerfaust. He's getting ready to let loose. Nothing happens. He does not fire. Samstein's grenade gets him, but he is quickly revived. Biohazard taken out by a Luger. Oh! My God! Griffin, man, Panzer shot. Lethal, bloodshot, cesium, and Shogun caught the wrong end of that rocket. And Warwitch, if you're with me, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Well, if you're wondering why you're not hearing any in-game sounds, Wolf went down somewhere over Berlin just now. Crashed and burned. I'm now pulling it up from the nosedive. We're going to get back in the air, and I'm hopping back in server here tonight. Justice, very nice job of solo shoutcasting here tonight. CK versus DT, and here's the deal. A little bit, you know, it's preseason. It's time to kick back, relax. You can expect occasional technical troubles, but I'm back in server, back on spec mode, hung at just the last fraction of an inch to join the server. Oh, can't get in.
Oh, poor
I may. It might be a solo shot.
We have some action here. Well, I'll do my best to fill in, although everybody will be pissed off. CK now attacking the spawn route. 4 members of the CK allied offense. 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Now attacking the spiral. Looks like we have Valdez and Lethal making their way up the spiral, followed by Bloodshot and Cesium. Cesium goes down by Apoculos' MP40, but is quickly revived by his teammate. Now attacking top of the spiral. Looks like borntodie is the only guy there to try to stop him. No! He's joined by Biohazard and Samstein. Looks like DeathTouch does have enough members to try to quell this uprising here, as CK is getting mown down but quickly reviving their members, doing a good job on the medic work. They're inside the spiral up at the top, not quite putting enough pressure on Radar 1, as DeathTouch is just hitting him wave after wave. Looks like it's just back and forth with the resurrections and kills, but CK comes out on top. CK Shogun engineer now moving. Oh! Taken out by Griffin's Panzerfaust. Big kill with the ninjas of the cesium there. Now planting. We've got a yellow light. Minute 6 seconds left on the clock. We have a plant. Biohazard was too late to stop it. Biohazard goes down. And it looks like that DeathTouch is going to need a favorable spawn time if they're going to have any hope of coming out of this with a 2-point lead, which they have just spawned. It does not look good. We have some artillery outside of the spawn. And incoming... Oh! CK with the Panzerfaust. CK with the artillery support fire. And just not enough time for the DeathTouch team. Warwitch is giving me the question mark. If you're back in server, buddy, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Well, the Allies beat the time in a somewhat confusing shoutcast here tonight. It is now a score, if I'm not mistaken, of 1-1 in favor of, well, no one. It's a tied ball game. CK right there returned the favor, and they beat the time of DeathTouch, brings that score 1-1, and CK not going down like that, Justice. Give us a rundown, buddy, on the stats tonight.
looking at the stats, let me scroll up here. 50% across the board once again. DeathTouch was able to raise their percentage by 2. And looks like their leader was Griffin. DeathTouch Griffin, 12 kills, 7 deaths. On the other side, looks like Bloodshot had 10 kills and 6 deaths, 62% efficiency for him. And like I said, this match has been close in the frag so far, and that trend does not seem to be swaying one bit, Warwitch. So we're in for a very tight match by the looks of it here. The question, my friend, is DeathTouch defense. Thus far, they have not been able to hold the CK offense long enough. First round, and just now we're not able to hold it for 5 minutes. They got close, but in the end, CK just overpowering them in that spiral area. DeathTouch is going to need to come with a big defensive hold here. They're going to need to get a good 5 or 6 minute hold if they want to get this next point, Buzz. Back to you.
Well, here's the deal about the War Room. Been having some issues with Games Voice here tonight. Crashing Wolf also having issues that when I do leave the War Room, I tend to lag. And well, that's just no good at all. So, unfortunately, I think we got several interesting moments in the DT War Room, but Games Voice and RTCW Shoutcasting do not seem to be conducive. So we're going to leave that War Room behind and focus more on the action at hand. DT right now, apoculos, samstein, griffin, murder, borntodie, and biohazard axis defense against the incoming CK roster. Quick rundown on that. CK Valdez, Bloodshot, Shogun, Lethal, CZM, and Shaftian incoming allies now. CK going to try to set the time. They are incoming. They've got a dynamite plant south radar station, and DT going to hold down station number 01 as we lock down the action. It's going to lock a DT borntodie, making the revival DT Griffin at Soldat revive. And I've got a connection interruption yet again. It looks like it can't stay on the server tonight. Shoutcast not being affected. Little spawn action going on. Here's the northeast action as Axis meets the allies here. Long-range machine gun fire. DT murders NP40. Taking down CK Lethal, and the south radar goes down. Justice incoming now. CK Shaftian, nice Panzerfaust kill. Taking down Samstein and Griffin. Nice long-range kill right there as 1348 remains on the clock here tonight. DT borntodie, northeast bunker room. Kind of standing by right there. Looks like he is a medic, and looking around here on the Tower 01. Here comes incoming CK CZM. He's an engineer solo to Tower 01. Dives behind the tower. He's alive. Lock on CK CZM now. CZM engaged by borntodie. Borntodie comes out on top and then is taken down. A revival made of CZM by Bloodshot. CK CZM in position. A nice grenade toss by Murder. Saves the day and takes out the engineer. Nice toss right there. CK Bloodshot can't make the revival. DT Murder, if he had not thrown that grenade, Justice, it might have been a different story at 13:08 on the clock here tonight as DT scrambles to defend radar station 01. Back to you.
Definitely a clutch move on the part of Lethal or Murder. Like you said, Warwitch, over at radar at Northeast Tower, CK Valdez, Lieutenant tossing the airstrike, trying to give his teammates enough time to get that plant down. CZM once again going for that outside dynamite plant. We do have a plant at the radar now. 12 minutes, 42 seconds left on the clock. DeathTouch is in full effect attacking. It looks like they might have gotten demolished while I had my head. CK Valdez doing a good job with the airstrike. Looks like DeathTouch is not going to be able to get enough time here. Double plant, as you said. Thank you, Warwitch. 12 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock. Griffin is their last hope. He is a soldat. He is taken out quickly. DeathTouch is not going to have enough time here to get back to that tower. Clock is now set to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And that's going to hurt DeathTouch because they have had problems on defense, Warwitch, all night. And if they can't get this, even if CK goes up 2-1 here, Warwitch, even if that happens, and it is likely, DeathTouch does not have a whole lot of hope of getting back in the match and tying things up if they can't figure out some kind of way to stop this CK offense. Now, granted, DeathTouch's offense has not looked that bad. They did beat that original 3 minute and 40-some time that CK set in the first round, so we know that they can get the job done quickly. But can they do it now? Psychological disadvantage for the DeathTouch team, looking at only 2 minutes and change to get this both towers planted. Not gonna have much time to waste, buddy. We're going live, and I'm gonna pass the action over to you.
Well, the countdown is on. Scores 1-1. CK impressive 2 minute and 45 second plant time. CK in position now. Shaftian, hot tin roof, left hand side. Soldat. He's got the Panzerfaust out. He's looking into the bunker room at northeast side, waiting for any incoming there. Northeast, CK Valdez and Bloodshot. Bloodshot medic. Valdez do not have a lock on him. He's a Leutman. CK Shaftian. There's the Panzer we're looking for. Incoming tunnel now. Incoming spiral. DT hidden hard. Here they come up the spiral. Apoculos and borntodie first into the breach. Taken down, shot from behind. They're caught in an ambush from all sides. Still alive. It is bad news for DT as they come across the bridge. CK attack them from back and front, left and right, and toss their corpses off the bridge. Game is over. 146. That incoming rush to Tower 01 was anticipated by Clan Kapitol, and I've got a connection interruption. Losing connect to the server on a pass it back to you. It's an allied trick. Allied jamming transmission. You fold.
Allied Squirrel scores 1 point for the good guys. Samstein and Apoculos now moving their way up the spiral. Incoming Shaftian.
Nice.
Shaftian with the Panzerfaust, not having any of it. And Samstein and Apoculos get the backhand smack back to the spawn, back to your mama. Warwitch. Incoming northeast tower, borntodie, the lone medic, trying to do the lone wolf action here. As the medic moving into that passage, leading over to radar 1, takes out Valdez, but is quickly killed by Cesium's MP40. Probably not the best idea for him to go in alone with only 58 seconds. Trying to do anything to turn the tide in his offense's favor. 51 seconds left on the clock, but I'm going to let you take it home.
Well, it looks like this incoming rush of DT is not able to get it done. CK really adapting to the DT offense here tonight. There's the Panzer! Good night, Griffin. Oh, geez, long range right there. We've got a double set of Panzerfaust action from the hot tin roof as the incoming allies DT try to sweep it through the tunnel. They're taking some heavy long-range artillery fire, and it's just game over. They try to make it through the tunnels. They're taking the fire of CK Bloodshot, the medic, and we got a dynamite plant on radar 02, but too little, too late. 22 seconds remaining, and DT are shut down this round. They're going to bring that score 2-1 in favor of the dominant Clan Kapitol here tonight. DT really coming out strong initially and showing CK what the game is all about, but CK now kind of starting to settle down. Kind of starting to get in the mode. They're in the zone, and they've got the feel of what they need to do as the Axis team triumphed tonight, and the Allies could not beat the clock. Schnell, it's over. 2-1 score in favor of CK. Justice, your rundown, buddy, on the strats and the stats.
All right, well, CK finally pulling away here, but 66% of the team, led by Valdez, 11-4. And Shaftian 12-3. Both players doing a really good job bringing X dark side action over to CK here. On the flip side, not looking too good. TT Griffin 6 kills, 10 deaths. Their leader borntodie had 5 kills and 6 deaths. So Warwitch, none of the DeathTouch members had a positive ratio here, and it definitely showed as they were just bitch slapped all around the map that round. However, on the upside for them, they now have the entire time to get the plant down, and if things follow the way that they've been set forth in motion here tonight, they will eventually get that down. Then, like we said, like we've discussed, Warwitch, they're going to need to find a way to stop that CK offense. So far, their defense is just not up to par, and they're going to need to figure out some kind of change there. Maybe we can tune into the war room one last time to see if maybe they're going to try to do something. But that's putting the cart in front of the horse, as we are live, and DeathTouch is attacking the tunnel now. CK doing a good job of repelling that attack, and I'm going to pass the action over to you.
Well, here comes the rush. DT Murder first inside spiral. Incoming now. Murder Engineer backed up DT Bio. Bio in spiral. Bio now engaging, taking down his own partner, making the revival right there. Revival made. DT Murder Engineer standing by. Here comes the rush. 14:08. Incoming DT now. DeathTouch engaging. Grenade being dropped. CK Valdez laying down to hurt. Is over. There goes that rush. Shut down. CK Lethal in charge on the bridge. CK Valdez Leutman in charge on the bridge as well. And that DT rush to Tower 01 1351 is shut down. Not going down like that. Once again here on the Hot 10 roof, left-hand side, CK Shaftian suicides. Soldat Panzerfaust decides to go with another class. Here in the bunker room, CK Bloodshot, medic, and here in Northeast Connection, CK CZM, a medic as well, locking it down. We got the Lieutenant CK Valdez laying out the ammunition for his tag team. It's a medic combo team. Really got it locked down here. Any incoming allies coming up that route going to be mighty surprised as Clan Kapitol lays down the hut. 13:20 on the clock here tonight. www.tsncentral.com. I'm Warwitch, and with me, Justice on the mic, your official Shoutcasters and Shoutcasting station of QuakeCon 2002. Panzerfaust Night. DT Griffin says good night to Shogun, and we got a dynamite plant on radar station 02. All you, buddy.
All right, well, CK just mowing down DeathTouch, Warwitch. It was all black on the left, all white on the right, as DeathTouch just not being able to scratch the CK defense at Northeast Tower. Swinging over to the tunnel to see if there's any action. No, that's clean. Looking in the passage, looks like a couple of guys might have made a dent getting to radar 1, but were quickly stopped. Allies have disabled the south radar. I'm going to swing over there to take a look at where this DT offense is. Looks like they are grouping at radar 2 now, Warwitch, and I'm going to let you take that away.
Well, I had the Axis roommate in the room there. We were... You're gonna hate it. Wanted to know what EverQuest server I play on. Anyway, RTCW, CK Lethal on the bridge, looking down.
It's the beginning of the end.
It is. We're gonna be doing EverQuest shoutcasting here on the Team Sportscast Network. CK CZM looking down. What do you call that tunnel? The tunnel from radar station 02. What is that tunnel? That leads around the courtyard. What's the paradigm shift name for?
I call that Spawnway.
Okay. Anyway, CZM right there looking up for the Spawnway tunnel. We've got DT all around the secondary radar. The secondary radar is down. 1149 remains. Borntodie, biohazard very still, waiting for the command to move forward, and they charge forward now. Samstein and Griffin go down. It is Shogun laying down the Samurai Warrior action. And wow, nice CK Valdez grenade. CK is in charge, and wow. Shazam, 1131 remains. CK kills one after another. DT clearly now being out-fragged tonight, buddy. They started strong with the Allied Blitzkrieg, but now are being shut down by the Axis CK team at 11:16 on the clock. CK's got it done. What does DT need to do to change it up? Why did they have success early on, and why is that success no longer working against CK?
Well, Warwitch, partially it's because CK is now warmed up. It looked like Clan Kapitol might have started off cold here, not preparing very much for this match, not expecting such stiff opposition from this surprisingly good DeathTouch team. Now DeathTouch moving into the tunnel. To answer your question better, as we wait for them to get ready to attack Warwitch, I don't really know what the answer is. I think mostly they just need to be more concise with their attacks. They seem to be getting stuck up in the northeast passage there, and then just taking lots of grenades, multiple panzer kills, multiple grenade kills, and they just need to be more aggressive. Here comes the rush, looking through the spawn. Apoculos, taken out by Shaftian's Panzerfaust. He took out 3 Shaftian, then kills himself, swinging over to northeast. CK Lethal was team killed by CZM, but CZM was able to get Biohazard and Griffin. So, it was a good rush, but nothing doing. Over on radar 1, we had one last-ditch effort by DT Murder, but Lethal was there to cut him off, and definitely took him out there, but... So now we're just going to wait for DeathTouch to once again regroup, and see what kind of offense they can bring. Back to you.
Well, you know, if we could see some DT members up the spawn side tunnel into the courtyard, what they've got to do is really focus a little harassing on CK Shaftian. The guy again on the Hot 10 roof, he's looking directly through the bunker room right to the northeast passage, just like a sniper, and he's waiting for the command, and he's down! Shaftian is right there, and he doesn't see the rocket incoming as Griffin read my mind. Griffin knows that you've got to take him down if your rush is going to come up northeast. You've got to take Shaftian down. If you leave him there, your entire team's going down. Well, Griffin swoops down with the talons. Allied Steel takes down Shaftian, opens the way for the charge northeast. Going down right here, northeast action. Quick rundown here on the chat menu. On the console, DT Murder is down by Shogun. Apoculos down by Shogun as well. And Bio by CKCZM. And a dynamite plant right there. Radar Station 01 as I was reading the console. Incoming CK now. Going to try to make the disarm. They are all over the tower. CK Shaftian's Panzer
They
taking
do
down two
not
members
have an
of
engineer.
DT. Uh-oh. 846 knows the Axis engineer. Valdez and Shogun suiciding. Shaftian suiciding. The entire team is in trouble.
Here they come.
And they know it, buddy. I'm going to hand it to you. Take it away. 836 remains. Jawohl.
All right, engineers coming up the spiral. CK Valdez, but not enough time. And the Allied team sets the clock at 6 minutes and 28 seconds, Warwitch. That was a good last push. Definitely quality offense by the DeathTouch, at least at the very end there. They just stormed CK. CK eventually was able to recover with some handy medic work, but not in time to stop the plants. I think it was DeathTouch Murder getting that plant down in Radar 1, and then CK, without an engineer for their normal defense, had to wait for the respawn before trying to take a stab at getting that thing defused. Not enough time. The gods were not in their favor on that time, and DeathTouch setting the clock.
Well,
looking at the statistics, my friend.
Keep those stats clean. We're going to join the chat room. It's been a while. We're going to give it one more shot. Radio silence in the chat room now. DT.
I don't know what was wrong with Northeast Tower, dude. That was just crazy. Like, we gotta go left, y'all.
They had 4 up there. They had 4 up top.
Fucking lag spikes are killing me, man. I want to know what the fuck's up with Bell South.
It might not be Bell South. It might be the server could be.
Well,
anyone else is not on Bell South getting it?
Just us Bell South, guys.
Alright, do this, fellas. We can hold him. Just set it so strong. Come on, guys.
All around and give us all that shit.
These guys.
Did this yesterday first. What's on heads?
Gate is closed.
Well, they're chatting. And Justice, I gotta find myself a. I can't even leave the channel.
15 minutes on here, guys.
Get me off. You little head.
Alright,
Even the chat, buddy. We're gonna pass it back. So you're leaving the war room behind as like Warwitch has finally figured out how to get in the war room and get out alive. DT War Room right there, back in server. 5:49 on the clock here tonight. Here's the quick storyline for you. 2-1 in favor of CK. Allied plan time of DT get it done in 6:28. Not a very... not the sharpest time, but they get it done, and they do it right here. Incoming now, 6:28 CK. They've got all that time at 5:30 remaining. CK now taking down the South Tower. And we're going to have a lot of action here on the spiral, but DT locking it down as the Axis here. Griffin, borntodie, and more. Justice, you've been in server. I'm going to let you give a rundown of what we've seen so far.
Alright, well, CK had a very good push. They got a couple guys up the spiral. Bloodshot was able to do a lot of damage. Griffin laying down the smack with the Panzerfaust, taking out CZM and lethal action in the top of the spiral. Not DeathTouch's favorite place to be, but they come out on top this time. Swinging over to, we have a nice kill, but it was a CK team kill revival. Spiral looks like they have one member, CK Valdez, in the spiral. Tops the airstrike now, moving up. Engages Samstein. Samstein doesn't have a problem taking him out. Looking over at the tunnel, buddy. CK Shogun lethal and Bloodshot incoming, now passing the red truck, going underneath the tunnel. Griffin drops down, tosses the grenade, takes out lethal with a well-timed grenade. Biohazard dropping down from behind, engages CK offense, but CK managing to kamikaze there. I didn't see who it was, but he dropped a grenade that killed himself, and it killed Griffin along with him. Now, DeathTouch in control of Radar 1, however, not that many members there. DT Apoculos swinging over to Northeast Tower. He's holding that end down to make sure that there is no sneak attack from behind. And DeathTouch just waiting. Apoculos taken out by Shaftian's Panzerfaust, leading us to believe that there is some incoming to Northeast Tower. However, they are not making moves. CK is holding back. They're at Radar 2, and this gives DeathTouch enough time to try and respawn and get back into position, which they definitely are not in right now, Warwitch. I'm going to pass the action over to you.
Well, I've got the full CK Allied team here in Tower number 2. These guys are gearing up. All is quiet on the Western Front. Incoming now. Here comes CK, storming forward. Bloodshot meets the machine gun of DT Samstein, and Samstein goes down. The Griffin answers up the tunnel. up your south connection with a Panzerfaust. Oocha is over, but CK Lethal dives aside, buddy. Oh, you bull. Dives aside and decides he's not into taking it up the south connection. So he's alive and well tonight. DT Griffin locking it down here. A lot of DT numbers on the bridge itself, overlooking Tunnel of Death, but they're taking fire from all sides. DT murder down in the courtyard, and we've got 307. Ah, God, the headset. 307 on the clock here tonight. We've got DT now scaling up the far ladder on the tin roof left-hand side. Incoming CK Lethal's Thompson taking down Apoculos and Borntodie. CK Shogun taken down by samstein's Thompson. DT here has got to lock it down for another 2 minutes and 50 seconds if they're going to get themselves the point. Score is 2-1 in favor of CK right now. Last round, DT got it done at 6-8. A very critical round here tonight on Zakala invite action. Incoming spawn action now. Here come the allies. CK Valdez charging forward, all alone, dropping airstrike now to Spiral. Valdez Lieutenant standing by, Thompson in hand. Now moving up Spiral, unable to make revivals. Lieutenants can't do that kind of thing. Dropping the ammunition, hell no. He's going to open fire. Incoming now. Borntodie meets him in the doorway of the Spiral and takes him down. Borntodie comes out on top with a massive kill. CK Shogun's Panzer taken down. God knows everybody. You, Justice. It's all you, buddy. We got 2:09 on the clock.
Alright, well, looking over at the spawn, looks like we have one guy underneath the tin roof in that little building. It is CK Shogun. He is a soldier with the Panzer, doing a little ninja action, trying to get something happening out of the spawn, but he has no teammates to back him up. Now he moves out, moves into the Spiral, tosses a grenade, takes out DT Griffin. He will be revived, following Shogun into the Spiral. He is a Panzerfaust, whips out a grenade, lets it fly, does not hit anybody, now pulls out the Panzer, misses entirely, is retreating, running for his life. Griffin chases his ass down and kills him. When the Panzers blow their load and don't kill everybody in sight,
time to
run.
Yeah.
And that's always a fun thing to watch. Over at Northeast Warwitch, incoming CK action. Take it away, bud.
Well, let's take a look here. Incoming CK now, 1:18 on the clock. DT very close to locking it down. They've just got to hold CK off for another minute. That's it. That's all they got to do, but that is not easy. Here comes CK now. Lethal blasted by Griffin's Panzer. Oocha is over. CK Bloodshot killed by Apoculos' MP40. DT really bringing the hurt now. It looks like DT has begun to stir up the pot here of the one-on-one, man-to-man, mano-y-mano battles. And they're coming out on top right here. 52 seconds remaining. The heat is on. DT murdered left-hand side. He's the engineer. Tin roof now moving over to the radar station. 01. Last remaining station. 43 seconds. Incoming now. Here comes the rush. CK. We got several members on all sides. Up the breach, up the tunnel, south connection, right connection, everywhere. Northeast tunnel. I'm mentioning places on other maps that don't even exist. That's where CK's coming from, and it's over. 29 seconds, and TT is gonna get it done. Justice, give me a hell yeah, a hallelujah. It's 2-2.
DeathTouch bringing the pain. Evidently listening to our suggestions, improving their defense. I didn't exactly figure out what went on to make it more spectacular, but definitely a good job by the Panzers. Griffin really getting a lot of multiple kills there. Lots of clutch on his part, on his behalf, Warwitch, and probably saved his team a couple plants. CK was able to get up the Spiral. They were able to get onto Northeast Tower. They were just not able to kill enough members to completely take it over and push towards Radar 1. They didn't even get a Dynamite Yellow. They didn't get an engineer anywhere near Radar 1. So definitely kudos going to the DeathTouch team, DeathTouch defense in particular, Warwitch. Looking at the statistics, Griffin leading the way, 20 kills, 11 deaths, as I said, got a lot of multiple kills there. But the DeathTouch team was still out-fragged on the whole. If you add up the 2 rounds, definitely improvement over last round's 27%, so they definitely upped their stock there in that last defensive hole, which looks like we're waiting on one member to start. Score is now tied 2-2 if I'm not mistaken.
It should be.
And we have ourselves a game, bud. Back to take it away.
Let's go into the war room. I'll take a listen. Joining the chat now into the war room.
I'm so tired.
Real silence.
Let's go. Fuck them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, guys.
Same thing.
Let's all do the crap out of them. Alright, let's all do the crap out of them.
Sam, just don't be stupid.
Oh, I'm not.
Alright, if we can hold that 6 minutes, man. If we hold 6 minutes, we got time. Hold
If you do that,
fucking
Hold them 15, man.
we can 15.
Let's go fuck him up,
fucking
Sam.
15, but seriously, like,
Come
7 is
on.
a massive amount of time.
I'll watch Kate.
Let's leave the chat.
Always yells at me for that.
Let's leave the chat, buddy. Let's hand it to you. You're on server. Good stuff, DT. These guys are classic. Classic warriors, man. Good stuff on their War Room channel. Taking a listen right there at 14:24. We've got a 2-2 score. Cal invites RTCW preseason. DT versus CK. It is the Battle of the Titans tonight. I'm Warwitch. www.tsmcentral.com. That's right, the Team Sportscast Network. Lots of radio stations out there, and no one quite likes Justice typing. I'm Air. Whatever. Justice interrupting my chat here. You throw me off completely when you start typing to me like that. Yeah.
That's
fiend. You devil.
If they could only see what goes on behind the scenes. Warwitch, we are live. I know you like to talk about all of this non-essential crap, but we have a game here. We have a 2-2 match. We're in overtime. CK is on offense. They have 13 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. DeathTouch obviously on defense. Looking at Northeast, DT Samstein, the only guy in the vicinity. He is a lieutenant. He is locking it down. CK not attacking quite yet. DeathTouch's strategy is to put a lot of guys around the perimeter of Northeast Tower, but really only keeping one guy on the tower itself. Kind of revolutionary. Panzerfaust being exchanged. Apoculos taken out by Shaftian, but Shaftian and Valdez taken out by Griffin. So, it was a tit for tat there, buddy. Incoming on the Northeast Tower, and DeathTouch was just laying him out. Good medic work here by CK. I missed it. I believe it was lethal, as he is able to resurrect two of his fallen comrades before he is taken out. Now Griffin with the Luger 9mm taking out Valdez. Shogun suiciding, trying to meet up with his team, so he's not going all alone here. And Death escapes that one narrowly, for which the action is turning over to you, bud. Well, here's the deal. Just dialing in, wondering what's going on? Well, we've got an overtime situation. 2-2 is the score in favor of Zeno 1. Axis versus Allies, 1944, 12:26 on the clock. DT, Axis defense, Samstein, biohazard, borntodie, murder, Griffin, and apoculos. CK Allies, CZM, Valdez, bloodshot, lethal, shaftian, and shogun. Incoming CK ass-kicking allies tonight, 12:10. The map is MP base, known also as communique. DT Samstein engaging shogun. Good night. It's over. Not gonna happen that time. And we got some CK Shafty. We got CK right here. They're in the tunnel. They're hurt. They're down. Nice grenade. Who was it? Samstein's grenade taking down two members of Valdez and Shaftian. Nice kill right there. Lots of Northeast Tower action. Shaftian unloads. Point blank. Griffin eats Panzer. Ow. I mean, it's painful long range, but point blank is even worse. It's over. DT borntodie bunker room. Looking into the Northeast tunnel. Decides now we got a DT rush into Northeast. DT apoculos charging forward. Killing the bodies of CK. 11:25. Tower 2 is down. CK regrouping now. Just as you're going to find these guys just around Tower 2. It looks like they're going to take it down the spawn tunnel. At least I see several members down below. CZM is the engineer for the Allies. In position. I'm going to hand it to you. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, CK is just waiting for their reinforcements, it looks like. Either that, CK Valdez tossing the airstrike down from the spawn. Looks like they are going to move, like you said, through the spawn. Here comes Shogun, here comes CZ and Valdez, lethal and bloodshot. DT murder taken out by Shogun Panzerfaust. Incoming allies with DT Griffin on top of it with the Panzerfaust. Samstein, Thompson, and Biohazard MP40 finishing them off. Bloodshot once again killing himself to get back with his team, and CZM finally finished off by Biohazard. It was a good rush at the start with the Panzer kill, but then the shit hit the fan, my friend. And DeathTouch, with 10 minutes, 31 seconds, are in staunch control of both Radar 1
it's the night of the F-bombs.
And Northeast.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't say F-bombs.
Oh. The S-bombs. Night of the S-bombs here tonight.
I'm not allowed to say the S-bombs?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. It's making the Shoutcast a lot of fun.
Oh.
I'm fired.
Alright.
Fired at QuakeCon, Justice 2002.
I have a spider on my screen.
DT murder. Engineer left-hand side axis. Looking into the bunker room northeast. Oh, machine gun fire. Sees a little allied CK activity on the bridge. Nope. Not gonna happen right there. DT Griffin laying down the long-range hurt. Gotta love it. Still haunted by the war room of DT. Let's go kick some ass. And Samstein, don't do anything stupid. That's awesome. Gonna go down forever in infamy.
Samstein has not done anything stupid.
The guy's been a machine.
The man tonight. Samstein getting the job done. Damn straight he has. He is by far the leader of this DeathTouch defense, Samstein, has just been outstanding. Multiple kills with the Panzer, multiple kills with the grenade, getting the MP40 working in his favor. Samstein is an A game tonight, Warwitch. Looking over at radar number 2, looks like the CK offense, 9 minutes, 19 seconds left on the clock, is grouping up. Samstein with the grenade versus CK Shogun takes him out. Looks like Shogun will be resurrected, and Shaftian tried to get the Panzerfaust shot off, but he was killed before he could do it. Another CK Panzerfaust misses target, so both offensive Panzers taken out of the game early, leaving only 3 or 4 CK members to try to punch through this amazingly tough DeathTouch defense here tonight, Warwick. Take it away.
Well, we got a major rush now. CK northeast now towards Tower 1. Incoming now. CK engaging. Man-to-man battle. Bayonets are out. CK Lethal versus Bio. Bio comes out on top. Body of CK Lethal goes down. It's like guts explode across the bridge. Game over. DT still in charge. 8:31. We're going to have a little lull. That rush right there shut down. CK down below. No. And we're going to take this time, Justice, an unparalleled time in... God! The program, it does nothing. Never mind. We're not going to do anything. We're going to pass it back to you as we got a lockdown here. Looks like we might have another CK rush at 8:11 here tonight. 2-2 is the score. MP base. There's Griffin. Again. Opening the can open.
The tunnel of doom, and Griffin is covering it well. CK Lethal, lone medic, trying to make his way under the bridge. He is shot down by Apoculos and his MP40 of doom.
Green light.
Looking over to spawn side, I'm hearing guns from somewhere. Where is it? Oh, they have a plant.
Gang rape.
It's not a plant. Yellow light. And he was taken out quickly.
Shogun got bent over. Radar station number 1.
Oh,
and just...
That's not good.
Pulp Fiction. You know what I'm talking about. Just taken care of. Game over. And... boy.
Thanks for the visual image, but...
Griffin again.
Griffin with the Panzerfaust. Griffin launching it into the passageway leading from Northeast Tower 2, Radar 1, taking out 2 members of CK. All that's left are kibbles and bits, Warwitch. DeathTouch shaken, but not defeated here as CK's rush finally starts to do some serious damage. They do have the DeathTouch team to only 2 members left alive, but there's not that many of them at Radar 1, going right behind Radar 1 like he knew magically where the defense was waiting for him. We have a plant now. We're going to have a double plant if things keep up at this rate. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left on the clock. DeathTouch is back. DeathTouch is alive. Do they have an engineer? That is the question. I do not see one. If they don't get, they had a good push, but no engineer means not going to be able to defuse it, Warwick. Definitely an oversight on the part of the DeathTouch team, as they are up top. They have control of Radar 1, but not going to be able to defuse it.
The tower is down.
Able to North Radar, but 8 minutes and 37 seconds to echo what you just said.
8.
Good job. Good defense from the DeathTouch team.
Very nice defense right there. That's going to give
Jawohl.
DT the amount of time that they need to get it done. Their highest time so far has been 6:28. Gives them an additional 2 solid minutes tonight, Justice, to get it done. DT in position now. Very nice defense there. The Axis team now incoming allies. Going to make the strike. CK going to switch it up on them. Going to try to hold them off, but 8:37 on the clock is not going to be an easy time to try to hold off a team as strong as incoming DeathTouch here tonight. Justice, been a while since we checked in with the stats. Let's do it now. All you.
Alright, looking at the stats, Warwitch, CK was severely outfragged. DeathTouch got a 66% efficiency as a team, spearheaded by the man, Biohazard. 11 kills, Warwitch, only 1 death. 91% efficiency for Biohazard, getting the job done. Samstein also did a great job, 16 kills, 6 deaths. Griffin, also the Panzerfaust Magic, 13 kills, 4 deaths. Looking at the CK team, only 2 members got more than 5 kills, Warwitch. That is Shaftian, 8 kills, 13 deaths, and Lethal, 6 kills, 8 deaths. Believe it or not, Lethal was the leader for the CK team, and only 42% efficiency. No one else even really got near 40%. So, DeathTouch definitely getting a lot of good defensive holds there. They got their aim back. They kind of bounced back a rough time in the middle of the match. It looks like they were losing the momentum. and they have regained it, bud. What's going on?
Looks like
I heard you hollering.
the teams are gearing up here tonight. Things aren't looking good, and you and I going into the war room. Take a listen right now.
I gotta pee, hold on. I gotta pee.
Super.
Hey, keep it up, guys.
There we go, there's one. Let's see if I can put my own record.
Been almost 9 minutes, man. No problem. Hey, was that the famous Warwitch?
Shit. Alright, one.
Everybody
Imagine he'd stay on with us cussing all that long.
Hey, Warwitch, everybody's team, so there's not talking going on.
Well, they're saying something. They said my name, and I don't know what that means. Maybe get the hell off the server, or we're talking strats, or... Oh, no, I think they were saying we're all using the restroom. Oh, that's what they were talking about. Even DT's gotta use the potty in 1944, buddy. That's what it's all about. That's what you came here to dial into the war room for. You want to hear just about how DT and basically the potty politics of DeathTouch. Well, it happens here tonight. 5-second countdown. Justice, it's been a wacky shoutcast. You are on fire, buddy. We're gonna hand it. Yo, game on.
All right, we are live. 8 minutes, 32 seconds left on the clock. Well, I should say left on the clock. They've just started, Warwitch. So, oh Lord. 8 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock now. DeathTouch incoming via Radar 2. Gonna go for that plant first, just to get it out of the way. Setting up, following biohazard, samstein, murder. Not seeing any CK aggressors here, not trying to grief with the Panzer. A lot of teams try to do that, but not CK. They're not going to have any of that nonsense. CK's defense switched up on Northeast a little bit more. They are now have 3 members on the actual tower itself, 1 in the bunker, 2 on the outskirts. What was that? Shogun with the Panzer Claw, taking out Murder and borntodie. Incoming DeathTouch offense, got into the passageway, moving towards Radar 1. borntodie, the medic, doing a good job, trying to get a revival, not going to happen. And bloodshot, taking out borntodie and biohazard. A good push right off the bat for the DeathTouch team, but CK is able to remain in control of that vital Northeast tower, bud. Take it away.
Well, here's the deal. Yet again, it is the time to strike. Incoming. DT now have got themselves remaining 7:15 on the clock, and if they do it, they're going to win this game 3-2. We're going to find out here in a moment. CK Lethal, Bridge, Medic, looking down here at left-hand side, Hot Tin Roof, we've got the lockdown. CK Shaftian, yet again, looking down Northeast Tunnel through bunker door, or bunker wall, or whatever. Choose a bunker. Once again, Griffin's going to have to take that bad boy down. Shaftian is going to take out his entire team if they even dare to show their faces. Locking it down here, incoming now. In a moment, we're going to see that Panzer. There it is! What I'm talking about, no, it's a grenade. The Panzer did not fire. And CK Lethal's grenade taking down several members of DT. No Panzerfaust was needed. CK comes out on top. It looks like we got the lockdown here right there. Northeast connection, a northeast tunnel lockdown. CK, nice rush from DT. We've got a solid 6:26 remaining on the clock here. Plenty of time for DT to get it done. These guys can't, Justice, they can't just, even though they've got the times, they've got to really... they're going to have to strike hard like they've only got a minute left, especially against CK, because CK can take a 6-minute margin and they can whittle that down until all you've got left is 1 minute, and all you can do is die. You vote! All you.
Oh, tossed in the catchphrase there, buddy. Good job. Shaftian's Panzerfaust, Biohazard's, or Shogun's Panzerfaust. CK went a little offensive on that defensive push there with a couple Panzers towards Radar 2, and it's worked. His DeathTouch has been cut down quite a bit. Cesium and Valdez cleaning up the garbage, my friend, just whittling down the survivors, and DeathTouch was quickly stopped on that push. Good job by CK switching things up a little bit, tossing a curveball, sending the Panzerfaust forward. Once again, Shogun trying to get a little forward Panzer action, but he's spotted by borntodie. Lets loose with a rocket, misses as borntodie deftly sidesteps out of the way, and then borntodie takes him out after the Panzer has been fired. Now moving over to Northeast Tower, looks like CK team tossing a constant amount of grenades at the entrance to the Northeast Tunnel. Griffin lets loose the Panzerfaust, does not hit anybody, Warwitch. Incoming push by CT team. DeathTouch doing a good job with the medic work. Samstein mowing through one of the CK members, but bloodshot resurrects Cesium as as the DeathTouch team has made its way over towards... Oh, my God, Shogun! 4-man panzer kill.
Gotta love it. Gotta respect it. Feel it.
That's what you get. Look out. That's a pro move right there, if I've ever seen one. We have a plant over in Radar 1. Murder was able to sneak in there. We have a plant. Radar 1 is red. Don't know where the engineer is. Here comes, no. They don't have an engineer. CK once again caught with the pants down.
CK in danger, Justice.
That is a lot of trouble, my friend.
And DT in position now. They're scrambling like ants. They know they're in trouble. They have been caught without an engineer. CK apoculos. Huge grenade. Tosses it up right there. Explodes over the head of CK. And game is over. DT walks away the victor.
My.
Justice, before anything else, right now, you and I, we got to head right now into the war room. We've got to find out exactly what these guys have got going down, because you know we're going to be hearing about it. Little war room action incoming now.
Oh,
Nice.
Great job.
Warwitch. What's up, Warwitch?
What's up, guys? I can't hear.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
what's up, Warwitch? You talk
Fucking A.
Awesome.
You talking in here or what?
Justice, I'm going to have you call me back here. I'm going to jump on the
Dude, man, how'd you get back?
use my mic, and I'm going to call you right back.
Me? I waited until you guys went in the night. He was looking down towards you on Northeast Town, and I ran in behind him, and then he ran into the hallway, and I had time to plant by the time he came back. That was
nice job, Murder, dude.
No, that didn't really do.
Man.
Awesome.
DeathTouch.
Good job, folks. Great job.
Not sure if these guys can hear me.
Yeah,
Check, 1, 2. Hey, guys. Warwitch here. Can you hear me?
What's up, Warwitch?
Hey, Warwitch.
Guys, congratulations on an incredible victory against CK 3-2. I want to hear the DT battle charge. I want to hear it. Let's hear like a huge scream and shout. Give it up. Let's hear it. Give it. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. I'm going to leave you guys here in the war room on your victory tonight. Good work, DT, and thanks for having me here. I caught some very funny moments in the recording. You're going to love it. DT, war room right there. Congratulations to them, and I got to give Justice a call. Let's get him back here. Ooh. Oh, locking up, but all's good. Go back. Incredible. Congratulations to DT. See that? I can't even talk. That's what the war room is all about right there. That's the reason we got it, so people can scream and shout. Good game. A victory for DeathTouch. Who saw it coming? Certainly not planned, Captain. Coming back with Justice live in a moment for the post-game wrap-up. TSN, the Team Sportscast Network.